Guys, welcome back. Today we have G70 customer complained that check engine light is on and it's shaking and there's black smoke coming out from the tailpipe. My service advisor told me that it's just running for maybe 10 to 15 seconds. So let's try if we can duplicate that and see if it will stall. Okay, that just stalled. So we have check engine light while it was running and it revs up. So let me just scan it and see what's on the check engine light. And I asked the questions too that, let me just put full code searching system test. I also asked my advisor is what did the customer did before this, and the advisor said that she just went for a gas app 2 days ago during half, so maybe she just filled it half tank. That's what she said. So I don't know, maybe we're dealing with no fuel or dried out fuel. I don't know. So we'll see. It's just all assumptions, but we'll see what the check engine light on, and maybe it can give us a clue on what's going on. So our system scan is done. So I guess we do have current codes. So let me just go to system pen. It says here fuel rail system pressure too high. Let's go to DTC. And maybe we can check our freeze frame there. It's history. It's P0088. So let's go to freeze frame. What's going on there? Calculated load 0, coolant 63, engine speed at 1400. So all fuel trim is 3. It's not bad. Fuel level 16. What else is here? Fuel rail is at 2000. No, that's 28,100 kPa. So I have to convert that. What's that in PSI? Because usually what I know is on a GDI engine, usually they'll run around maybe 500 on the sensor itself, on the rail, 500 to 800 during just idle. And when you drive up or increase RPM, that's the time it will go up 1000 something. But let me check this 28,100 kPa. What's the conversion on that? So what else we can do? We can go to data and check our data PIDs there for rail sensor, if it's reading correctly. So let me find that. So it says here I have 54% level of fuel, right? And as you can see there in our gauge there, it's showing almost empty. So maybe got tricked that there's still fuel or no, I don't know. We'll see. That's one clue too, that there's something going on there. What else? This is fuel control active. I don't know what's that. Um, I got this filtered fuel tank level value. I don't know what's that. Okay, so I got something called PSI 78. So that our set point. Fuel pressure 78. Our desired or set point that the computer sets should be at 1500. What else here? That's it. What's this deviation? Oh, there's a difference between two of them. Okay. Let me just start again and see. So clearly, as you can see there, it went up, like up, right? The pressure on our fuel rail. So I guess that's why we have a code for that. What do you call that? For high pressure. So now there's still 800. So as you can see that. So there's something going on here. So we're gonna check this and see. I have to check which direction I'm going. For sure that we have a clue there that our real sensor is reading high. It's either our sensor is bad if it's reading high, or there's something wrong with that pressure there that going into the rail. So I'll let you know and we'll be back. So I'm back, guys. So I push the car inside the shop. So I just did some signal capture on the sensor because I just want to know that if the sensor is really reading what our data is showing here. Alright, so right now our fuel pressure is reading at least as 4.6 volts. So I just want to know that it's not shorted to too high signal that's causing the computer thinks that there's too much pressure in the system. So I want to go and grab my new picoscope. So I'm gonna show you the data capture that I did. Okay, so our blue line there, that's my supply voltage. So at least I know that there's nothing wrong, and then I hook up on our negative lead to our sensor ground. So I know that our 5-volt supply is good, that there's no dropout or anything that can cause the signal bad. So this is my signal for the fuel pressure sensor, which is on this side. This is my fuel pressure sensor. If you see my mouse, and then I just hook up on this signals wire, right? So as it says here, I have it's almost 4.5. So that's what I can say right now is my sensor is reading correctly as per what the data said, right? So the next thing I'll do is, what I did is I check our fuel pressure low. because this is a GDI system. So I check our low pressure. It's reading good, 60 psi. So the only thing I can think of is the faulty high pressure pump. So we'll wait. I'm gonna order a high pressure pump and see what cost that. And when we install, and I'll update you guys. Hey guys, welcome back again. So our high pressure pump for our G70 just came. So I replaced it with a new one. So let's check our data. And I started the car already. It started fine, no stalling. So let's just quickly check our data and see if our actual and desired what do you call that, fuel pressure is good now. So I've been waiting for a few weeks, it's a month, just to wait for that high pressure pump. So first let's check our DTC. So at least now it's in history. So no more for misfire, that's okay. Don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna clear it later. Let's just check our desired. Let me start. So now it's starting, no problem. No more stalling. So I'm just gonna check our pressure sensor. Okay. So our fuel pressure right now, let me put in PSI. Actual is 650 and the desired should be at 700. So which is good. We're on the same page right now as per the computer wants and the actual pressure itself. Unlike before, the recap was when I started it starts to go to 8,000 psi, so that's why it shuts off firework. There's too much pressure. So quick recap on this car. Why we end up doing our high pressure pump is we check our data feeds or our current data that it shows 8,000 psi. That's why it's stalled right away, and we just to make sure that our sensor is not the problem, that it's saying the truth. We use our scope, or you can use a voltmeter, but the scope you can see how it goes up, right? So from there we know that our sensor is telling the truth, that it's reading 8,000 psi. So there's nothing else there. It's the high pressure pump, so it could be the internal part of that one is damaged, or it's just pushing fuel, no regulating at all. So that's it guys. I hope you like this video, and let me know if you have some comments, what do you call that, any critics or anything else. Let me know, and thank you for watching.